What's up, Epic 7? Well, we woke up to some crazy news this morning. Smilegate has made some changes. Let me scroll down here and let you in on this because it's all the buzz in the community right now. Some people are upset, some people are happy, but hey, as we all know, the balance adjustment was happening tomorrow, and they would like to inform you of a change regarding the Moonlight Hero Fallen Cecilia in the balance patch tomorrow. After the balance patch was released on the 31st, they received a number of comments and feedback from our heirs regarding balance adjustments, including Fallen Cecilia. After carefully reviewing each and every one of them, we've decided to exclude Fallen Cecilia from the balance adjustments. They are canceling her buffs. No Fallen Cecilia buffs, no speed imprints, no extra damage. None of the things she was going to do are going to happen. We are currently working on a new adjustment plan for Fallen Cecilia, which will be introduced at a later date. Introduced at a later date's a little cryptic. We all hope this means in the next balance patch, so we only have to wait maybe another 6 weeks to see what they're going to do, but they're starting from scratch. They're trashing all of her buffs, and they're telling us that moving forward, we'll carefully monitor all heroes and ensure that adjustments are more tailored to each hero's unique strengths and needs. So, what does this mean? This means that it's very reminiscent of the Pirate Captain Flan buffs that got canceled, right? People didn't like them, and they voiced their opinions about that on Stove. And the people that did like them kept their damn mouths shut, and now are at the mercy of the people who complained. If you don't like the buffs, or if you do like the buffs, if you want to be a part of the direction of this game and the directions of the buffs, you need to make your opinions known on the Stove site. When that balance patch hit, if you don't like the fact that these buffs got canceled, and you're sitting there saying, I can't believe they canceled these buffs, I was so excited. If you didn't post on the original balance adjustment preview post here, if you didn't let them know how excited you were, how hyped you were, how much you liked the FCC buffs, then I'm sorry, complaining about it now is just whining. Because this is what Smilegate's doing. They did it with Pirate Flan already. If the community says these buffs don't go far enough, they're listening to the community and they're canceling it and changing it. Now, with Pirate Flan, they changed it in a terrible way that did even less. I'm sure the 5 people in silver who liked the Flan buffs are happy, but the majority of the community is pretty unhappy that Flan is basically unplayable unless you team her up with other units that facilitate her, right? She's actually pretty good with Para, but hey, who isn't pretty good with Para right now? Speaking of Para, I applaud Valky for going on and putting his 2 cents about how he felt about that unit. Now, he thought she was too strong, and the community kind of ate him alive for it, but saying that he was just trying to get good things canceled. I will tell you this, Smilegate seems very disinterested in units that are changing units that are overpowered, right? They like overpowered. Look at everything that's come out this year. If you think that these buffs were canceled because they went too far with Fallen Cecilia, you're fooling yourselves. This was canceled because they got the feeling from the community that the balance patch wasn't good enough, that this wasn't what a headliner unit like Fallen Cecilia needed. And she is a headliner unit, right? And she was all over the World Cup with her battle with New Moon Luna, right? They want her to be at least lore-wise on a power level equal to New Moon Luna if they're going to be rivals. And the general consensus was this patch wasn't it. This patch made her really strong, and I, for one, was very excited about this patch and finding new and unusual ways to use FCC, so much so that I picked up a second FCC so I could build her 2 different ways and experiment with her. I know a lot of people are kind of in the dumps right now. They've been waiting for Fallen Cecilia buffs. They built their units, they pulled on banners, they spent mola, they invested, they moved gear around, and they're all excited for after maintenance to dive right in and see what this unit can do. And now they're feeling kind of bad because they put all this time, effort, and resources into a unit who's not going to be usable. Well, at least Smilegate's addressing some of that. So for those of you who participated on the Cecilia rate-up banner, they're going to issue a full refund on the Covenant bookmarks you used on that banner, which more details on a separate post. So they're basically going to, for those of you who are around for the Alencia issue where Alencia's kit got changed last minute and everybody pulled on the banner and they gave everybody refunds, it's going to be the same way. You're going to be able to keep the Cecilias you pulled, keep the artifacts you pulled, keep all of the units and everything you pulled from that. They're just going to give you the bookmarks back. So congratulations. You got a free bunch of summons that everyone else missed out on. This is going to make some people butt hurt, but it is the smart thing to do, right? And no, you can't jump in really quick and do last-minute pulls on Cecilia hoping to get her, because they are closing the banner early. They're closing it today. Like, it's already dead, I think. This will keep people from abusing Smilegate's good graces and doing a bunch of pulls for free. So, what about those of you who bought her from the Galaxy shop, right? Because Fallen Cecilia is currently in the Galaxy bookmark shop. I bought her from there. That's where I got my second one. Well, it says here, additionally, if you purchased Fallen Cecilia from the Galaxy shop using coins, after the balance adjustment was reviewed, you would like a refund for those Galaxy coins used to purchase Fallen Cecilia, a one-to-one inquiry must be submitted through customer service. I'll link this in the description of the video. And you got to send that in by the 21st. They'll verify your log history and do a one-to-one reimbursement. What this means, right? Let me translate this for you. You will have to send in a customer ticket, a customer service ticket, either online through the Stove site or in-game, saying, I bought Fallen Cecilia, I don't want her anymore, give me my Galaxy coins back. And what they will do is they will send you an email informing you that they're going to log onto your account. It usually takes 24 to 48 hours, and then for a very brief period of time, you're going to get a very scary window when you try to log into the game. Suddenly it'll kick you out of the game, and when you try to log back in, it's going to say this account has been locked, contact customer service. And it's a very scary window because it looks exactly like you just got banned, but you didn't. They have to do this. They have to lock your account. They have to lock access to your account out so they can go in there and make the changes. They can't have you logging in and messing with things while they're messing with things, right? So they'll lock your account. They'll go into your account. They will remove Fallen Cecilia from your account, and they will manually put the 40 Galaxy coins back onto your account. Then they'll restore access to your account. They'll send you an email saying the changes have been made and to log in to make sure everything is exactly where you want it to be. You'll log in. Your FCC will be gone. Your 40 Galaxy coins will be back. And that's that. They will remove the most recently acquired. They have logs, right? They will look at the logs and remove remove only the Fallen Cecilia that you bought from the Galaxy shop. You can't do this to get 40 free coins by getting rid of a legacy FCC. The logs will show it, and they won't do it. Now, it does say here that this will happen for people that used Galaxy coins between January 31st 9 and February 1st 3. This has got to be a typo, guys. There's no way they're saying if you bought FCC in this tiny 12-hour window from 2 weeks ago that you can do this one-to-one inquiry. I'm sure what they meant is from the point where the adjustment was announced until this announcement, right? They accidentally used the date of the balance patch, not the date of this announcement. So I'm sure this will get edited or fixed. I just have confidence that they're not saying that, if you psychically knew 12 days ago that this was happening and you bought this unit in this 6-hour window, then we'll give you a refund, but everyone else is hosed. This is a typo, for sure. So, what about the Molagora? What about the Catalyst? What about all the stuff that you put into building FCC in anticipation of tomorrow? Well, you'll be happy to know that Smilegate sincerely apologizes for any inconvenience caused by this last-minute change, and that moving forward they will do their best to announce balance adjustments that highlight the unique strengths and charms of the hero. I'm sure that makes you feel better. For real, though, they aren't doing this adjustment because the unit was too strong. So, although you'll have to wait until a later date, she is going to get buffed. And she's going to get buffed in a way that the community likes it better. If you are one of the people who's very sad this change happened, I'll say it again. If you're complaining about a problem without offering a solution, you're whining. And that's the long and the short of it. If you didn't comment on the balance adjustment about how excited you are for these changes and how good you think they are, then all Smilegate got to see was the negative feedback. If you want to make sure the game is put through in a way that you like it, that changes happen in a way you like it, you need to be the person who jumps on there and lets Smallgate know your opinion, especially when other people are saying lazy buff, brain dead buff, does nothing buff. If that's all they're seeing, well, this isn't surprising. And coming in after the fact and saying, I'll never forgive you for the changes, you cancel perfectly fine buffs. If you weren't on the original post saying these buffs are great, I'm psyched, I'm hyped, I'm excited for these buffs, thank you for fixing FCC, it'd be nice if you went a little bit further next time, but this is a great step, then you got really no room to complain when the buffs are changed like they were with Pirate Flan. I thought we had learned it last time, but hopefully this is an object lesson to you guys. Smilegate really, really listens to Stove. And if all of the voices on Stove are saying it's mediocre, it's not going far enough, you can expect this to happen. So make sure you jump on Stove, make an account, and let them know what's going on, or just get used to the silver tiered players deciding the direction of the game. That's all I got to say about that. I'm not happy about it either. I went ahead in my comment and said this is why we need longer announcements so players get time. But I'll try to be better about commenting on Stove myself because I want this game to grow in a positive direction. I want to be able to have fun and exciting buffs, but unfortunately, FCC, although not truly canceled, just delayed, is not happening tomorrow, which makes it a pretty watered down balance patch. So let me know what you guys think. Were the FCC buffs fine? Did they ruin a perfectly good thing? Or do you agree? Do you agree with Stove and that this is actually a good thing? That now we actually have a shot at a better Fallen Cecilia. A Fallen Cecilia that's going to be more lore accurate, that's going to be more engaging and exciting to use. I'm hopeful of that. That's where I'm putting all my eggs in that basket, that this, although it doesn't feel like it right now, nobody likes waiting. I hate waiting. But I really want quality. And I really like Fallen Cecilia, and I want her to be the best possible unit for the game that we can get. So fingers crossed, Smilegate pulls out a winner, and that they drop it soon. If not, in the next couple weeks, at least by the next balance patch. You take care, Epic 7. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time.